How's it going, everybody? It's Warren, and last weekend at CCXP, Kevin Feige revealed new footage for Black Widow and the Eternals. Sadly, nothing was revealed about Phase 5, any future Avengers movies, or any future crossovers that Marvel might have coming up. However, that does not mean that Marvel doesn't have some big Avengers movie or big crossover event coming up. In fact, immediately after Marvel's panel at CCXP, Kevin Feige was in an interview and he talked about a future crossover event that is coming up for Marvel Studios. And he also talked about his plans for each solo film and solo TV series that is coming to the MCU as well. So let's break down what he said in this interview, but first a quick reminder to subscribe with notifications turned on, like the video, and comment below to enter my giveaway for a chance to win an Xbox One or a PS4. So, like I mentioned, after the panel at CCXP, Kevin Feige, the president of Marvel Studios, in an interview talked about the prospect of another huge team-up movie like Avengers Endgame. So, not just another Avengers movie, but a huge crossover like Avengers Endgame was. Now, he did say that a plan is already underway for a big crossover event, which is exciting, but also not really surprising as well. Endgame was such a very huge event, and we have a ton of new characters available to Marvel to use in the MCU. It's only a matter of time until we get another Avengers Endgame level event. Nobody really knows when, it's probably not too soon, but Kevin Feige has assured us that plans are in place. But at the same time, he did state and emphasize in this interview that they're going to focus on delivering exceptional experiences with each individual movie's release. Basically stating that with each movie they put out, they want to make it the best they can absolutely make it. So Black Widow's coming out, they want to make it the best Black Widow movie as possible, rather than focusing on making the movie connect to a huge crossover event years down the road. Not to mention the MCU has to establish new Avengers before they can even introduce the new Avengers. In the interview, he said, "The MCU is all interconnected, but we really focus on one movie at a time. We're going to make the best Black Widow movie we can possibly make, the best Eternals movie we can make, the best Shang Chi, the best Doctor Strange, Thor, Captain Marvel, Black Panther, and keep evolving their stories." But then he said, "Then, yes, it is always fun to see them come together in a master plan, which is, I promise you, well underway." So, as you just heard, Kevin Feige stated himself in this interview that a huge crossover event where all of these new characters come together is already being planned and is already well underway. Now, it's been speculated that we probably won't be getting another huge event like Avengers Endgame for at least another 10 years. However, if we take a look at Phase 4, it's actually not as long as Phase 3 was. The movies that were in Phase 3 spanned over 3 years long, and the movies in Phase 4 only go for 2 years. And we can probably expect Phase 5 to do the same. So that would mean Phase 4 and Phase 5 together would only make 4 years. So if they were going to do a pretty big event after Phase 5, we'd only have to wait about 4 years for this. And even if they went with what they did for the Infinity Saga, releasing 3 phases and then the big crossover event at the end of Phase 3, we'd still only have to wait about 6 years if they decide to keep each phase to only 2 years. And again, like I just said, Kevin Feige said that this plan is well underway already. And it seems like in this interview, he could have possibly stated who the new Avengers team could be, and who's going to be involved in this next new huge crossover. Now, Black Widow, of course, is dead, and unless they're planning to use Yelena Belova as Black Widow, she's probably not going to be in the new Avengers team. So the new Avengers team is most likely going to be Shang Chi, Doctor Strange, Thor, Captain Marvel, Black Panther, and then of course any more new superheroes that they introduce along the way. And of course, you know, we have to include Spidey in there as well. But the Eternals are really a group of their own, so they're most likely not going to be a part of the new Avengers team. However, when the big crossover event happens, you can bet they're going to be there. Because later on in the interview, Kevin Feige stated that the Eternals know who the Avengers are, and the Eternals are going to show events from the past of the MCU. His exact quote is, "The Eternals know about the existence of the Avengers don't know much about the Eternals, yet." So he's implying that this new Avengers team is going to know about the Eternals. So they'll most likely be included in a new crossover event where the heroes have to defend the galaxy. After all, it's the job of the Eternals to defend Earth. So that's something we'll have to figure out in the Eternals, why they didn't show up when Thanos was there, when Ultron was there, when Loki came with Thanos' army. Hopefully this is all going to be addressed when the Eternals comes out. But there you have it. In this interview, Kevin Feige has confirmed a huge crossover event is already in the works and being planned, and a new Avengers team is coming. Let me know what you think this huge crossover event is going to be like, and let me know who you'd like to see on the new Avengers team. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below, and also don't forget to like the video and subscribe to my channel with the notifications turned on to enter my giveaway for a chance to win an Xbox One or a PS4. You can also click the link in the description down below for a chance to win an Infinity Gauntlet. Don't forget to use code COSMIC at gfuel.com for 30% off G Fuel, and as always, thank you all so much for watching. Woof woof.